We act as if God's just waiting on you to fail, waiting on you to make the wrong decision, waiting on you to say the wrong thing. But I wish you would understand that He's done too much already to sit around waiting on you to make the wrong choice. Look at somebody and tell me He's already given His best. And so you cannot have those that you partner with that they think that God's out to get everybody. God's waiting in the dark vicissitudes of your closet, looking for you to say the wrong thing and do the wrong thing. That's not the God that we serve. The God that we have, that we serve, is a God that's waiting on you to come to Him. And regardless of what you have done, He declares, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give." His name literally means deliverance of Jehovah. The meaning of this man's name forms the key to his conduct. It means in his case that his indifference was such that the man just sat around saying, "I ain't got to do nothing. The Lord will deliver. I don't really have to work. The Lord will work it out. I don't really have to pay no money to the church. The Lord will provide. There's no hurry to this kind of person. There's no urgency to be a part of the work of God. There's nothing that within him that says that it is contingent upon my partnering with God in doing the work of ministry. It is a spirit of indifference. And that is one of the worst things that you can ever have in a church member that's willing to say amen. But don't ask me for my time. Don't ask me for my worship. Don't ask me for my money. Don't ask me for my energies. Don't ask me to put my zeal in. Never ask me to lift up holy hands without wrath or doubting. Don't ask me to sing when you got a choir. Don't ask me to lift God in praise when there's a praise and worship team. You already got it all together, but that spirit of indifference will get you in some trouble because God's not going to share his praise. You've got to be a glory giver. You've got to lift him up in praise. And people will argue that that's not my temperament. That's not my nature. I'm a quiet by nature kind of person. And that's okay. Because there are times you ought to be quiet. You ought to hush your mouth before God and let God do all the speaking. But when God has commanded your mouth to open, and when God has commanded your hands to be lifted up, and when God has commanded that there be a praise coming out of your mouth, who are we to declare unto God that we don't have to do anything? Lift your hands and tell somebody, I don't want to be indifferent. I want to be the one that God will use to bring me into my expected end. And so our choices matter. Our choices of who we spend our time with. Our choices of whom we share our thoughts with. Our choices of whom our dreams are shared with become of utmost importance. I have a feeling that there had been more than two spies that would have sided with Caleb and Joshua. There's a possibility that there was some that would have gone along by faith. But there was something different about Caleb and Joshua. It was the cry of a mountain. Look at somebody and tell them it was the cry of a mountain. Caleb's soul was strong in the face of death. It was strong in the face of time. It was strong in the presence of his peers. And that same spirit that Caleb had needs to be felt in us as we march forward in 2014. Our voices must be heard. Our prayers must be felt. Our worship must come alive. And our spirits must now be disciplined. If our voices are strong, if our voices are loud, if we're careless and thoughtless thoughts now are resisted, then this world needs to see that there is a difference in those that call upon the name of our God. The Bible reminds us that in the scripture there are some keys that give us some clues as to what made Caleb successful. Have you ever wondered what was the difference between Caleb and Joshua and the other 10 that were there? Well, the first of 3 points that I want to tell you from the text that will make your life different in 2014 is the word has to be in your heart. Look at somebody and tell them the word has to be in your heart. Joshua 14 declares, and verse number 7, 40 years old was I when Moses, the servant of the Lord, sent me from Kadesh Barnea to spy out the land, and I brought him again a word as it was in my heart. Now Caleb's word was not meant to please the crowd. Caleb's words were coming from his own devotion. When he would lie before God, reading the Old Testament, crying out in prayer before God, his words caused his eyes now to see something that now became a part of his heart. It was in his heart that he knew that God is his chariots were now nothing to God. When the word is in your heart, your enemies suddenly lose their statue. When his word is in your heart, then giants, they must fall. When his word is in your heart, then disease must flee. When his word is in your heart, you can get a praise on the inside when things don't seem right on the outside. When his word is in your heart, you will walk like a man or woman of faith. I declare, but in my heart, I still believe. In my heart, I still trust him. In my heart, I will speak those things that are not even as if they already are. In my heart, I will survive. In my heart, I shall prevail. Caleb knew that one of these days his word would come to pass. And I came by to remind somebody that when you don't know when you don't know where, when you don't know how, you gotta have one of these days kind of faith. If God spoke it, it's coming to pass. If God promised it, He's going to bring it to fruition. If God sealed it with His prophetic word, it shall come to pass. But you got to get your heart right. Set your heart on the promised land, for where your treasure is, there shall your heart be also. Set your affection on things above and not on things on the earth. Lift your hand and say, neighbor, in the wilderness, you ought to be concerned with. It's not the giants, it's not the Amalekites, it's not the Jebusites, it's not cancer, it's not diabetes, it's not high blood pressure, it's not that Negro that doesn't treat you right. But my heart is set on him. I got the word hid in my heart that I might not sin against him. Lift your hands for me, and I will have what belongs unto me. Lift your hands and say, Lord, I'm going to have it, because the greatest blessings are often fenced by the trials you have to go through. You got to learn how to fight your laziness. You got to learn how to command your heart. You got to talk to yourself and say, I'm better than this. You got to talk to yourself and say, I'm stronger than this. You got to talk to yourself and say, I shall be healed. Lift your hands and say, Lord, I want what you have for me. And I've got to fight myself. When laziness comes on board, I've got to fight my fear. I've got to fight my flesh. I've got to fight temptation. I've got to fight the voices that may be around me. I've got to go through trials, difficulties. Come to try your faith. Trials come to build your courage. And you got to learn how to get before God. You got to learn how to lay in the closet. You got to learn learning how to lean and depend upon Jesus. You got to declare, it's been a long time coming. But if God said it's got to come to pass. Some of y'all ought to testify. You've been waiting a long time for the Lord to work out your relationship. You've been waiting for a long time for the Lord to heal your son. 45 years. Somebody didn't catch that. I forgot anybody that's 45 and above. Just rest on your feet for a moment. All you young bucks, just stay in your seats. 45 years before any of these people were involved in their mama or their daddy's mouth. You were waiting on God. 45 years. Caleb now returns to the scene of the crime. And he said unto Joshua, hey man, do you remember what God spoke to Moses? God told him 45 years ago that this mountain by the name of Hebron. Now I don't need Mount Sinai. And I don't need Gethsemane. I don't need Mount Moriah. But this mountain belongs to me. I wish I had something that you know belongs unto you. Say, Lord, I've been waiting for a long time. But this mountain belongs unto me. Now some of y'all ain't gonna catch this. And y'all ain't gonna preach the craziness